Hey, this is Jeff Mantas here, founder member of Venom, and now with Venom Inc. And this is for Sinking Stanley and the Sink Army. Nice to be invited to discuss this point. I have seen some of the videos on YouTube, and they do look suspicious, I must admit. And as everybody knows, I'm a lifelong Kiss fan. Yep. But you know, I've got to admit, I love every era, and I've seen every lineup possible. But you know, I'm still a 70s Kiss guy. You know, personally, I don't agree with it at all. If you're going to play live, you should be playing live. Now, using backing to enhance things. You know, if it's like explosions and thunderstorms and effects, you know, that us heavy metal people use, then yeah, great, no problem. I mean, there's a question at the bottom of this sort of resume thing here where it says, did Venom ever use any of this? You know, the only thing we did in Venom was an intro tape. You know, that big intro tape that always happened at the beginning of the concerts, still does. It comes out with, ladies and gentlemen, from the very depths of hell, Venom, bang, and we're on stage. After that, we're strictly plug and play. You know, we're a live band. And this was proven at the Hammersmith 84 show. You know, there's a section where I went to the mic and said, you know, people are waiting for us to make mistakes. We always make mistakes. You know, if you want to hear Venom, listen to your fucking LPs, because tonight you're going to get 1.5 hours of pure fucking mayhem. And it was. It was mayhem. And I mean, that show was released on VHS. And yes, we went into the studio and we repaired stuff, you know. But on the night, it was live. And it was the best we could do on the night. We weren't experienced, you know. The other thing is that I think the live experience should be just that. You know, it should be a live experience, because we're human, we're fallible. And I love seeing these little clips where, you know, somebody in a band has made a mistake and, you know, they'll laugh about it or they'll say sorry to the audience. And the audience always appreciate that. Always appreciate that, you know. You know, it's different when you're recording in the studio, because that stuff there that you record is there for eternity. You can't go back and change it. You can't go into the record store and go, oh, I made a mistake on that track, so I'll just take those records back and I'll go back and re-record it. No, it's there forever. And people can listen to it over and over again. They can rewind it. You can do that these days. And this is how we've come about this, because of YouTube. You know, we can now look and say, oh, rewind that. Was he at the mic at that point? Personally, enhancing vocals like that, especially lead vocals, I don't agree with it. No, I don't agree with it. Guitars, definitely not. If you're a guitarist, get out there and play. You know, if you write some great songs and then, you know, this doesn't apply to Kiss, but if they've wrote great songs and they've been out there and they've played them live, we know that. But if you're a new artist and you write some great songs, but you can't cut it live, then be a recording artist. Make videos. Mime, you know, to the videos, not live. I mean, God, what was the band that was famously ousted for that? Or the two guys, Milli Vanilli, was it? I'm not that familiar with it, but I do remember seeing a documentary where I think the backing tape had stuck or something, and they ran off stage. Wow, career over. You know, it's like, oh no. But I think if you're going to purport yourself to be a live band, then just be a live band. It's as simple as that. And we know musicians get older, and you know, maybe they need a little bit of help here and there. Maybe that's okay, because they've done it. They've proven themselves at the end of the day. But any new band going out there and using it from day one, no, not at all. I remember when I had the band Drill and we were away playing a festival. I'm not going to say where, I'm not going to name the band, but basically their sound guy, this band that was on after us, apparently, allegedly, had walked up to the soundboard and said, where do I plug this in? And it was a hard drive. Yeah. And it is a band that you would know. And I must admit, we stood side stage and watched this band, and it was CD quality. And we thought, that. And we walked away. You know, it was like, no. But no, if you're putting extra guitars in and your guitarist's miming or whatever, we had to do that once. Many years ago, it was 1990, and we were playing a thing called the White Nights Festival, which was actually in Russia, 1990. And it was broadcast live on TV, but for some reason there wasn't the capability to broadcast, you know, live musicians, so we had to mime, and it was weird. The only other time I've ever mimed is when we've done, you know, promo videos, you know, where you've got the music blasting, but live, no. If you're live, you should be live, as far as I'm concerned. That's my humble opinion on it. But as I say, you know, Paul Stanley's, what, 71 now? Something like that. Obviously the voice isn't going to be the same. Obviously. I mean, the guy looks amazing for his age, you know? And probably he can sing better than 90% of the average population out there, you know? So, can we not afford him that little, you know, that little bit of help? I don't know. But being in the field of music that we are, rock and metal, we are known as live animals. Let's put it that way, you know? We are live bands. And as such, my personal opinion is you should be live. When I turn up to a festival, I always request a JCM, Marshall JCM 900, and I walk up with a lead and go, where does that go? I'll plug it straight into the front of the amp. I've got a tiny little pedal board at the front with 4 pedals on it. The other end goes into the guitar, and that's me done. Yeah, so what you get with us is what you see. So anyway, it's an interesting discussion that could go on for a long time, and maybe we should have a big Zoom call amongst musicians about it. That would be cool. Yeah. So anyway, thank you for the opportunity. Much love and respect, my friends, and good luck with it all. Cheers now.